What's with all the TikTokers at the People's Choice Awards? Says Billie Eilish, according to an article by TMZ. So, as many of you guys have known or may have known, there was an award, LA, the People's Choice Awards, on Sunday in LA. Well, I just came up across this article from TMZ where they're kind of downplaying. They're not talking bad, but they're downplaying the TikTokers who were there, or the influencers. I'm going to call them influencers who were at the People's Choice Awards. Let me read the first um section, and then we'll dive deep into what I think about it and why I think this is actually the wrong way to look at things. Okay? Here we go. So, Billie Eilish seemed to speak some truth at the People's Choice Awards this weekend, namely openly wondering why a bunch of social media stars were among real A-listers. Let's pause right there. Note the word real behind the word A-listers. Let's keep going. The singer was filmed chatting with Kylie behind the scenes at the award show in LA on Sunday, and she could be heard pointing out that there was a trap or a crap ton of TikTokers in the building, something she didn't like to be a huge fan of. Now I'm going to go down and kind of just read the conclusion. You can go read this article for yourself. It's very short, so I'm not even going to read the whole thing. But the conclusion of the whole thing is this. This is what makes her remarks so funny. Even with a small handful of TikTokers, it was still enough to rub Billie the wrong way. And we gotta admit, she ain't really wrong here. All right, TMZ, you gotta admit one thing, and I'm gonna tell you right now that I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, and I think this idea keeps being pushed in Hollywood that these influencers, these TikTokers, these people who are rising, who have millions, literally like millions of followers, get millions of views weekly, don't deserve A-list status. They are bigger than A-list, if anything. The fact that they can drive more sales than probably your traditional Hollywood talent is saying something. And so they are including them onto into these rooms, into these places, so that they can be part of these award shows. Anyways, that is what I think about this. I really think that there is a place, and I think that influencers deserved A-list status, and we need to break down this divide that we see in LA, or at least that I feel. Okay, guys, this isn't like one of those things that it's really, really like toxic or anything, but you do feel like this tension and this divide in Los Angeles between the people who are climbing the Hollywood ladder and others who are doing influencer stuff. You do see that divide and that tension, and I want to just bring light to it. There is space for everyone. There is a place for everyone. And if anything, what we got to realize, as these two types of people are going to merge, they're merging. And in all reality, if you're a musician like Billie Eilish and you make amazing music like the way she does, she is technically an influencer, but she works under probably a label or some type of organization where she puts her music out there, where these influencers may not always do that. They're more independent. But with that being said, guys, I think we need to push for more and acknowledge that it is amazing that these influencers get invited to these places, and we need to invite more of them and include more of them. So with that being, guys, thank you for watching this really short video. It's the first episode here at A Web of Impact, and I am going to continue to do these reaction videos and talk about things that I find interesting in the space of influencer and entrepreneurship. I believe these two people who are entrepreneurs and who are influencers are driving culture forward. I believe anyone can become an influencer and entrepreneur, and all it takes is a community, a place where you can become yourself. That is why I host these meetups in LA for influencers and entrepreneurs, where we can meet, hang out, collaborate, and grow as individuals and become better at our work that we're doing, whether it is you're a business owner or not. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. This is my reaction.